I'm Chris Majorly with Majorly Management in Rockville and Greenbelt, Maryland. I'm the CEO of the company. I've been with Sync, I think probably 8 years, and then recently we left and we were only gone a year and I'm back again. The best thing I can say about Sync, having been with other software companies before and in the middle, Sync is stable. You're not going to find malfunctions that make you look bad to your clients. There are all kinds of deals out there with software these days, and we thought we saw a better deal, and we thought we saw newer and greater technology, and maybe on paper it looked great, but when things start to malfunction and you start to lose clients, you start to look back at that stability that you enjoyed for 8 years, and you get back there as fast as you can before you lose the rest of your clients. To me, the stability in software, probably the root of that is the beta testing. You get a smaller company or a startup company or someone who thinks they know everything, and they just roll new stuff out all the time. And if it's not properly beta tested, it might work really well for one client or it might work really well on the demo, but in reality, you tweak one little thing, and all of a sudden you're sending late notices at the wrong time, your financials have mistakes, things on the reserve account statement that should be on the income account statement. And sometimes the clients catch this before you do, and that's a real problem. When things are well beta tested, you don't run into these problems. The relationship with Sync is just something that makes you feel warm and fuzzy all the time. You have no hesitation when Sync tells you they'll have your financials ready on time. You tell your clients because they will. When Sync says we'll help you through a transition, they will help you through that transition, and they won't let you down. And I mean, if they have to work on the weekends, in this business, we're all working on the weekends too, especially the CEOs. And I'll be sitting at my computer and I'll get an email from a transition person at Sync or an accounting person at Sync on a Sunday afternoon. I answer the question and they thank me and they move on. There's a total commitment by every person I've ever met at Sync. When you change software, there's a lot of work that goes into it. I don't care how good the software is. In fact, the better it is and the more capability it has, the more time and effort you're going to invest in setting things up. Whether it's a collection module, the violation types, there could be thousands of those that you have to set up. You need to make a decision and stick with that decision. If you invest in it in the sense that you do your research, you know that this is where you want to be, and maybe even go in 2, 3, or 4 months before you go live and get a lot of this set up, maybe with a test association, make that go smoothly. It'll pay great dividends. But there will always be a lot of work to do. And the better the software, the more capability it has, the more work there's going to be to setting it up. It means it's customizable, and you may want to flow chart out some of your processes and make sure that the way you design it within the software follows your flow chart. Over the years, and I've been in the business 43 years, I've used, I think it's 5 different software packages. I will never leave Sync. This is the most stable environment that I've ever worked in. It's got the greatest capability. I am connected enough with the people here now that I have a good understanding of where they're headed with some of the development in the future. I see everything that I want or that I've had in other software or third-party integration tools coming to Sync. I don't know whether it's going to be 3 months, 6 months, or a year. I don't think it'll ever stop developing. So the next time a third party comes out with a feature, Sync will probably build that in within 6 months or a year or 2 years. I've had that level of confidence in Sync that they will keep up with everything that's out there because they're totally committed and they're professionals.